Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Zikri. Today I will conduct an interview regarding character education for subject the Foundation of Psychology and Counselling. Okay, before we proceed, can you give me some background information about yourself?
Okay, Assalamualaikum. So my name is Safarizan, Muhammad Safarizan Muhammad Safian. So you can just call me Safa. I have more than 10 years of experience in the education field, and I've been teaching for TAR College for more or less around 8 years. And now I'm currently teaching in a secondary education in Mara, MRSM ATM Bara.
Okay, can we start, sir? Okay, first question is about character education in your classroom. Can you tell me, please?
First things first, when it comes to character education, I think it's a must when it comes to teaching in classroom, because we are not just teaching students in terms of the content, we are also teaching them to become humans. So when you're talking about humans, we have to teach holistically. That is what I feel is important. So characteristic education or character education is, to me, highly important in a sense that you are able to have the first-hand understanding of how you're supposed to teach the students and how to do it as well. And talking about MRSM ATM Bara, the students are in hostels, basically. So if you're talking about them being with their teachers for 24 hours, you have the upper hand of shaping them in a lot of different ways. So for me, what I do in my classroom is the first thing that I do is I try to relate the things that I teach to what they have to do to develop them, their personalities, develop them holistically, for example, as mentioned before. Also, I try to relate to stories and also my own personal experience, so I think that is how I would do it and how I did it in classrooms.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, for the second question is, in your opinion, is character education a new initiative in school?
I don't think it is something which is new. I think it has always been there as a part of the society. Since a long time ago. The method might be different. Like if you're talking about the past, then you're talking about, corporal punishment, for example, where a teacher would punish students accordingly, and canes would be something of a norm. Nowadays, that might not be the case, but character education has always been there and will always be there, because it's the teacher's role to shape the students, their personality and stuff. So whether you like it or not, it has never been a new initiative. It has always been there, but the way it was done back in the past might be different from how you do it nowadays.
Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sain Ilahi bin Muhammad Sabri. I will interview about the character education for the subject the Foundation of Psychology and Counselling. Okay. Before we start the interview, can you tell about yourself a little bit?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you to Mr. Ustaz Ihsan for the opportunity to be interviewed. My name is Muhammad Azmi. I'm Islamic education teacher in Maktab Rendah Sains Mara Bera, MRSM Bera.
Okay, thank you, Ustaz Hazmi. Okay, we will go to the question number 3. Do you believe character education should be left up to the family? Why?
Okay, thank you for the question. So the question is, did I believe character education should be left out to family? So in my opinion, I believe that the character education should not be left out to the family themselves. Means that there should be a synergy between teachers and parents to ensure that their children have the holistic and effective character education, because the children, their time mostly is not only in home, but also they spend their time a lot in schools. So if we left out the character education only to family without giving the opportunity to the teacher to build the character of the children, so I think this is something that not very effective, because the teachers also, they spend a lot of time with the children, in schools, and when teachers are given the opportunity to build the character of the children, so the outcome of the character education will be much better and holistic. So that is my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the Ustaz Hazmi for the answer. Okay, we will go to the question number 4. What has been the reaction of parents to character education programs? What about your opinion?
Okay, thank you for the question. So the question is the reaction of parents towards the character education program that has been carried out in school. So overall, I can see that the parents are being supportive to the program, and they give their support in terms of physical support and also moral support. In terms of physical support, including giving their own money to contributing their money to the program. And also moral support is when the parents keep asking feedback from the teachers about the outcome or the progress of the program that has been carried out in school. So in my opinion, or in a nutshell, I consider the parents' support towards the character education program has been very positive, and this program should be carried out, should be done more in the future. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Ustaz Hazmi, for the interview. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Naim bin Alias. Before we start our interview, please introduce yourself.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Raja binti Cik Yusof. Currently, I am teaching English for upper and lower form students. That's pretty much about me.
Okay, thanks. Allow me to interview you. Let's start with our section. First, please tell me a little bit about any resistance you have found to character education.
Okay, thank you for thank you for this opportunity as well. Okay, in regards of the questions, I would say for a few years experience in teaching English, there are of course a few challenges that we as a teacher face in character education itself. Most of it, I would say, in terms of the students' behaviour. Okay, number one, I would say students are not cooperating well. So in other way, it is very much related with the students' discipline itself. And also, the second one would be the support from the parents itself, the students' parents itself. So it is pretty much what we are facing right now.
Okay, thanks, Teacher Intan.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I am Hanafi bin Salim. How are you today, teacher?
I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Before we start our interview, please introduce yourself.
Alright. Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Konita binti Jaafar, and I am an English teacher. So I've been teaching for 12 years, and this year is my 13 years of teaching.
Okay, thanks teacher. Allow me to interview you.
Yeah.
Let's start with our section. The question, which type of program or activity do you believe are most successful in promoting a sustained character in education program? Can you explain?
Yes, sure. All right. I'll try. Promoting a sustained character education requires a comprehensive approach that integrated in various elements to effectively shape and reinforce positive character traits. Like for in MRSM system, I believe as a teacher in how to sustain this character education is through extracurricular activities. Yes, because from my experience, I think through extracurricular activities, it helps a lot in developing and also shaping the students' characteristics. And then plus, to add on to that, in MRSM system, we have a program which is a homeroom. We call it as a homeroom program. So in homeroom, there will be one advisor and also 10 students in one homeroom. Yes. So these homeroom sessions, because we will normally have our homeroom meeting on Monday afternoon. So through this program, it helps a lot for the advisor to shape the student's character. So from by having this homeroom activity, the teacher can share morality, can teach them civic at the same time, and then can discipline the homeroom kids by doing the activity together. And from this activity as well, we can teach them honesty and also caring for their friends and also teachers lah. So I guess that's it.
Okay. Almost welcome, teacher. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Abdul Hadi bin Kamrul Zaman. Today, I will ask you some questions related to my assignment, which is character education. Okay. Before we start our interview, please, Miss, introduce yourself.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah Adibah. I am an English teacher and I have been teaching English since 2014, and this is my second MRSM. I have moved here since last year.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Let's start with our sections. Among the challenges we face in character educations, students not cooperating and being reluctant to change for the better. The second challenge is not receiving support from parents. So, to teach children in a manner that instills one or more positive characters qualities. My question is, which types of activities or programs do you feel are least successful? Can you explain?
Okay. When it comes to conducting activities to impart values, positive values, I feel that the most important thing is to make sure that we, the teachers, portray the values that we expect from students. So if we expect students to be disciplined, the teachers need to be disciplined as well. If we expect students to be on time, we have to be on time as well. So no matter what program that we conduct, if we don't mirror the values that we expect students to have, I don't think any activities will be successful. Okay, when talking about specifically on any activities, I am a firm believer that we are past that era of using harsh or you know, those kind of activities that are prevalent when we were younger, when we are harsh, when the time is very packed, when punishment is almost always given in every activity. So I feel that a lot of time, if you give too many punishments but you don't give any rewards when students actually do something that is good, that is also a factor to for failures in instilling moral values. Okay, so I feel that if we were to teach students non-bullying values, we shouldn't be portraying actions or doing actions that actually is almost similar to bullying as well. For example, giving too many tasks that are not logical to be done within the given time limit. So if we want students to be able to achieve something, we need to make sure that the condition for them to finish the task is appropriate to the task given. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Farah, for your explanation. Your question and contribution in this interview is highly appreciated. Thank you. Sure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aminur Rifin. Today I want to interview you about character in education. So before we start our interview, can you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay. Thank you for interviewing me. My name is Muhammad Syahrul Ramadan bin Hamzah. I am teacher in MRSM at Canberra. I am 35 years old. At this MRSM, I teach Islamic studies, and I also can speak English a little bit, inshallah.
So start Don. After that, I want to hear from you about your opinion. My question is: are there any noticeable change in student behavior or moral since you have start character education? Can you explain about this question?
Oh, character education. For me, character education can have a significant impact on student behavior and moral. It often fosters a more positive, respectful atmosphere within schools. Here are some noticeable change that can occur. First, character education can improve social skills, which students tend to exhibit better communication, empathy, and conflict resolution skills. As they learn about values like empathy and cooperation. Other than that, student character education can reduce bullying. Character education emphasize respect and kindness, leading to decrease in bullying incident. As students understand the importance of treating others with dignity. It's all.
Okay, thank you, Ustaz Don, for your ideas and explanation. I hope we can meet again, and I will get your information till next week or till next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
You're welcome.